has come undone. So let's make mistakes. Don't let nothing wait. 'Cause the future and the sun will always rise with glory.
You've been out running?
Yeah. It was the annual Emmerdale 5 a.m. fun run, and I couldn't find my pantomime horse costume.
Have you eaten? Or is that a stupid question as well?
I haven't.
You didn't eat your dinner yesterday either.
I didn't feel like it.
And how do you feel now?
Like I'm obliged to have some sort of reaction that just isn't in me.
Look, you're not obliged to do anything. I just don't want you to look back and regret not being there.
I already do. I regret the way we let ourselves be treated.
I know. But your mum's gone, Ruby, and your dad's still here. At least for now.
I don't want him here, sick or not.
But you do want Steph.
Well, of course I do. That's why I'm making such a monumental effort to tolerate the man. Shall I tell you what else I want, Caleb?
Yeah, of course.
I want a husband who stands by my side, like I have for him on more occasions than I can mention. And I want a husband who knows what I want and what I very much don't.
You've got one.
Oh, I didn't feel like it yesterday.
You've got one today. And from now on.
Caleb!
All right.
Well, I'm not dead yet. What a lovely lunch yesterday. Who knew that Ruby was such a splendid cook?
Well, I did. But then again, I've spent a bit more time with her than you have over the past few decades, haven't I?
Much to my regret.
When did you start regretting it?
Caleb, has something else happened since yesterday?
No, not really. Just me pulling my head out of my backside a bit. Far enough so that I can hear my wife, and what I've heard is she doesn't owe you. She doesn't like you, and she doesn't want you around.
I don't expect our reconnection to go without a few blips, but I honestly thought we were headed in the right direction.
The only right direction that you can head in is that way. Got you then.
What are those for?
Eating.
You done something wrong?
Been asking myself that, actually. I'm not sure.
I was joking. Now I'm worried. What have you done?
I had a word with your dad before.
And he turned on the charm, and now we're all going for a game of crazy golf, wearing matching T-shirts saying live, laugh, love.
Not exactly. Fairly put a flea in his ear, and I think he took it on board.
Good, thank you. Has he gone?
Well, his car was still there when I passed. Well, the thing is, Ruby, do you remember how you felt when your mum died?
Yes, I remember, because you remind me every 30 minutes or so. So interesting how you always talk about that as if it wasn't your fault.
No, I know it was my fault. And I also know, I mean, you made it pretty clear that you want him to go. And as a husband that stands by your side, I'm not going to try to change your mind.
Good, thank you. Chocolate?
But given how you felt about your mum, oh, there you go. Second time in 30 seconds. I'd say that's a new record. I would just really like to know why. So,
What?
are you going to talk to me?
No, gonna drink this. There's nothing to talk about.
A glass of wine when you're just about to have a cup of tea tells me there is something to talk about.
Shall I tell you the thing that really bugs me about you?
I'm over the moon, there's only one.
You can conduct a shady business deal and walk away with your conscience clear, but to do what I ask and tell my father to leave...
You wanted him gone and I've told him to go, and that's fine with me, as long as it's fine with you. But I'd just like to know what's behind it.
How about this? I despise him. The fact he's got cancer doesn't change that one bit. He's crawled in here trying to rewrite history, looking for sympathy, and I haven't got a shred to give. That man could die in a ditch tomorrow, and the biggest effect it would have on me would be the inconvenience of the paperwork.
Wow. That might be the most disgusting thing I think I have ever heard anyone say.
It's all got a bit 11 out of 10 suddenly.
My granddad will not die alone, because if he leaves here and it's looking very much like he will, I will be going with him, and I will never, ever be back here or anywhere else you live for the rest of what I hope will be a very sad and joyless life for you.
I'm sort of expecting you to do something.
And what would that be?
I don't know, off the top of my head, I'd say save our family from imploding.
That happened a long time ago.
Yeah, and then it unimploded, and we were both grateful.
I can't control what Steph does.
She's pretty much just told you that you can. Look, this isn't about just your dad anymore now. Our daughter has just told us that if he goes, she goes. And I know it hasn't escaped your attention, but we're not exactly seeing a lot of Nikki at the moment either.
Oh, whose fault is that? Don't answer that. I know it's me as well as you.
Ruby, we lost our daughter for decades, and then we got her back. And now you're just choosing.
I'm not choosing!
You are choosing to let her walk out of our lives again. And if there was something that I could do about it, I would be doing it right now. But I can't. Only you can.
I don't want that man in my life!
And I do want that girl in mine. And you do too. And if putting up with him means that we get her, that's not too much to ask, is it? Surely. Ruby,